Hey gang, Tony here. Yeah, 2 videos in a row. I don't know if I'll get this posted today, but I'm shooting 2 videos in 2 days in a row. I went to the flea market today with my brother. First time we've been there in a couple years. I think we went maybe once during the pandemic, but we haven't been doing our weekly thing like we used to. So this was a lot of fun to finally get out with him and hang out and drive around a little bit. We did hit one yard sale as well, but largely he was kind of just driving past the yard sale signs. He's not as into it as he used to be, and neither of us have the money to really be spending on a ton of stuff. So I feel pretty good about what I got today. One thing is it's something I've been looking for, and it's a great score. I'll show you that last because it's the best score. But I'm not going to make you wait. I'm going to start you off with this here. I have more stuff in front of me, and I got this here. Most of it's not going to blow your mind or anything, but it's just I haven't done these videos in a while, and I enjoy doing it. I have a little wet rag with me to kind of clean things off as I go. So this is a bag of VHS tapes. And none of them are blow your mind rare or anything, but saw some decent stuff. It's been so long since we went out, I was kind of just buying stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll buy that. It's a quarter, it's 50 cents, it's $1, whatever. And I was just buying. So we got Hackers, which I remember enjoying quite a bit as a young adult, I guess. What was this, 90s, I think this came out, if I'm not mistaken. So, Hackers, and then, I don't have much more to say about it. It is what it is. This I own this on multiple, digital and DVD, but I love it, and I couldn't say no to a copy of Scrooged on VHS. Pretty sure I checked all these while I was buying them. I'm kind of double checking them again now, though. I did get a sealed, what are these called? A blank VHS tape. I want to make some recordings, so I only have a couple blanks. So I got a blankie, and I got another probably blank tape that's just not sealed. There's no label on it. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. There's a secret note in here. What's this say? You're going to die in 3 days. No, it's north and south. So there might be a recording on here. Actually, yeah, it's all the way at the end. So there might be a recording on here of perhaps Civil War stuff? I don't know. I didn't check it yet. But there were the one place where I got these 2 blank tapes. They did have a couple other tapes that had labels on them, and I just wasn't interested in. They were 2000s era movie names. I forget what they were now, but so 3 more VHS tapes. A favorite of mine, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. I have this on a number of things as well, but I've seen it at the drive-in. I've seen it in the theater. Yeah, just a fan. Big fan of it. If you haven't seen it, I mean, peak Abbott and Costello. And then we got RoboCop. 2, no, just RoboCop. RoboCop. That's not the theme song. Look at that. It's got a red thing on it. Whatever that's called. The box is a bit, you can see the crankle on the box. What are you gonna do? It was probably 50 cents or something I paid. And a Ghostbusters 2. This one doesn't want to come out. I checked it while I was there and made sure it was okay in there, but it doesn't like coming out of the box for some reason. I swear it came out earlier when I tested, when I checked it for. You don't care. I don't care. There's a tape in there. Alright, so that is my stack of sort of interesting VHS tapes that I paid anywhere from $1 to $0.25 each. I can't remember specifically on those. Next, let's stick with media. I bought a Blu-ray copy of Insidious 3, Chapter 3, mainly because Mike and I have been rewatching the Insidious movies in preparation of the newer one, and we're up to Chapter 3, and we were going to watch it on Tubi, which is fine, but now I don't have to like sit through ads. So that was maybe $2, if I remember. And then I'm pretty excited about these next few items, actually. I found a couple of spooky CDs. This one is called
Spooky Tales and Scary Sounds. Hair-raising noises.
I don't know what's with the voices today. I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. and woke up at like 5 a.m. So maybe that's a little bit. And then when I got home after Flea Market, I spent the following 5 hours painting. Not fun painting, like wall painting. So yeah. This one is from 90-something, actually. 1993. Probably missing the front cover thing that goes here. But it was $1, so. And then, Fright Night. Music that, I got a little here, goes bump in the night. Hey. Did you guys hear that? I live in Pennsylvania, so explosions and gunshots, you know, pretty normal around here. There you have it. A couple of spooky CDs. If you're a Patreon member, I mean, these might be freely available on Spotify. I haven't checked yet, but what I did last year was I was digitizing all of my Spooky Sounds cassette tapes, which again, probably you could find online if you really want to, but I was digitizing them and sending them to my Patreon page members. So maybe I'll do something like that with these as well. Probably not supposed to do that kind of thing, but it's not like I'm selling it. Books. Found a couple books. This one is Fright Time. 3 spine-tingling tales for young readers. We got Out of the Dark, It Hunts by Night, and Keeper of the Tombs. I made that sound like too jolly, I think. Everything was like $1 each today, I don't know. Yeah, $1 for the book, that book. And then there was also, I don't know if my camera's not doing justice. I love the cover on that sucker. Look at this. I don't know, is that Chupacabra? Looks like a man lion, or mountain lion thing. It's not a werewolf, is it? It could be a werewolf. It doesn't really look like a werewolf to me, though. That must be the thing that hunts by night. I'll have to read and find out. I have a soft spot for joke books, and I have a couple of like Halloween joke books. This one is 101 Creepy Creature Jokes by Jovial Bob Stein, illustrated by B.K. Taylor. It's a scholastic book. What do you call a monster who is locked in the freezer overnight? A cool ghoul. Yes. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. $1 again for that. Got nice illustrations in there. Love it. Put it on my old bookshelf. There's more stuff. Where is it? There. Got another bag of goodies. Actually, let me show you this other thing that's sitting over here that I almost forgot that I got. It's a Halloween glow-in-the-dark window cling sheet. I don't know if I said that in a way that makes sense, but that was also $1. and it originally cost $1.88, so I'm already with the savings. These are cool. They had another one too, but this was the only one I got. It is dated 2002, so not super vintage, but does it matter when it looks like that? Get that framed, put it up on the wall. You're set. You are set for Halloween. Alright, what's in this bag? Besides media, so books and VHS tapes and movies, the other like main thing that I was seeing a lot of today were little toys. Little toys. And I was digging through, I love digging through the boxes. People put boxes out and there's just a bunch of tiny toys in them, and they generally only want like a minuscule amount, maybe a quarter, anywhere from a quarter to $1 or something like that. But you could find gold in those boxes if you dig. So most of it's going to be like modern bullcrap, a lot of old, not necessarily just old, but just, you know, McDonald's Happy Meal toys and Burger King toys and things like that. So what did I get today? I got a bendy Oreo Man, which, as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it is a little, I don't know, but it's an Oreo, bendy Oreo thing, anthropomorphic Oreo. I mean, you don't not buy this, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bendy guy.
Hello, guys.
Smells like something. Not bad, like Swedish. It's weird. Another bendy toy here. This is a green scarecrow bendy toy. I don't remember exactly what I paid for these. They could have been anywhere from a quarter to $1 each. I have a lot of these kinds of things, the long bendy things. Somewhere. I got... This is not super old. When is this one from? This is 2003. Might be a... It says Mattel on it, so I don't know if it was a Burger King McDonald's thing or actually... But it's an Orco wind-up, which kind of works. So, yeah, I don't know. This actually was free. This one was free. What else was free? I got a couple of free... I picked a couple toys out of a box at one of the booths, and the woman was like, "You could have them." I said, "You don't want money? Aren't you... That's why you're here at the flea markets, to make some money, right?" "You, please take them. They're yours." I said, "Thank you. Thank you very much." California Raisin keychain. Playing a sax. Look, he's feeling it. He is feeling that sax. This one is from 1987. Okay, it was a pretty old one. I have a couple other California Raisin figures. I saw that guy. I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it." This I almost didn't take because it looked like a melted army soldier. You're gonna have there's not a whole lot of definition to this. It really, even in front of me, it really just kind of looks like a melted army man. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let me see. You get the gist. But the reason I grabbed them is because on the bottom it says Nickelodeon 1996. So it has something to do with Nickelodeon. Maybe it's like an Are You Afraid of the Dark thing, or maybe just like a GAC slime barrel thing, I don't know. But if it says Nickelodeon on it, you buy it for a quarter. This, again, was just kind of like one of those things that I can't pass it up. Little pinky ring. You like my new pinky ring? It is, and you're never going to be able to see it. It's way too small. But it is a G.I. Joe Arctic Force ring. Little plastic G.I. Joe Arctic Force ring. Yeah, my camera's not good enough to actually focus on this for you to see. I don't know what. I may have actually paid $1 for that, which is whatever. But a G.I. Joe ring? I don't even know what the hell it goes. I never even really collected G.I. Joe stuff, but old plastic, man. And the last thing in this bag is another bag. They wanted $1 for this giant Ziploc baggie of toys. And I only wanted one thing in this baggie, but since it was $1 for the entire Ziploc, I took it. I'm probably not going to show you every single little thing in here because some of it is not great. But what I wanted, and it turns out there are a couple other cool things in there that make it worthwhile, but what I spotted, and the reason I bought it was because Gizmo Duck was in there, and there were 2 of them, 2 Gizmo Ducks. These are those like PVC figurines they used to put in the cereal boxes for Disney Afternoon. So when I saw Gizmo Duck, I knew I had to grab him. Actually, it says something on the bottom of that one. I can't see right now though. And then, as I was kind of like looking at the bag after I had purchased it, I noticed that there was an animal in there, which is neat. I mean, I'm cool with animal. Curious about the date on that one. There is no date on that one. Not sure if it's newer or not. And there was also, what was the other thing I saw in there that I thought was cool? I mean, there's a Minnie Mouse in a car. I don't necessarily think that's cool, but there's, I don't know, there's a rabbit of some kind. I'm going to end up showing you everything now. There's a, I don't know who this person is. It looks newer to me, though. There is a little cowboy. Yeehaw! There is a couple of army men. Just your standard run-of-the-mill army men. There are, I don't know what that is. That looks like a newish kind of thing. Some kind of monkey. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Robot. There's an Elmo. I was never a fan of Elmo. I was a little too old when Elmo became a big thing. There is this guy with giant feet. I don't know what this is either, but it looks like there might be a dinosaur symbol on the back. There is some kind of dinosaur symbol on the back. So whatever the frick that is. And do I have paint in my hair? I think I have paint in my hair. There's paint all over my hands. And the last couple things. Another little, just some kid that I don't know. These are cool. These are the other things that I saw in there that I was like, oh, that's neat. I don't know what they are. They might be new-ish. They look like, I guess, they have holes on the bottom, so maybe you put them on pencils or something. They're kind of like monsters, though, or some shit. So, and they're like rubbery. You can kind of squeeze them. That's it. Not it. There's one more thing. But those are all of the little toys that I bought. I honestly, like a lot of the stuff that's in that Ziploc bag, I'm probably going to end up giving away. I don't throw stuff away, but I will give them away. So that brings us to the final item, which of course, as usual, is the best item of the day. This is something I've been looking for online, and like they go for a lot more than I realized or thought, so I had not purchased one. It is a Nintendo 3DS XL. 3DS XL. It is missing the stylus, and it is a little bit banged up. I don't know if you saw on the front there. There's some scuffs and things. I think I could maybe get like a plastic polish kind of thing, but it is The screens are great, and it is working, which is nice. Although it wasn't working when I was there, they said, "Oh, it works," and then I tried to turn it on, and it wouldn't turn on, and it came with the charger, so I was like, "Well, can I plug it in and see if it turns on when I plug it in?" And well, that it's blown out, so you're not gonna be able to see the screen, but it's on. So I plugged it in, and it kind of like a light flashed. A light flashed, but it didn't turn on, and I was like, I don't know. So they gave it to me for $8. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that they go for more than that. So I took it for the $8. There was an SD card in it. No games. They didn't have any games, or they said they did, but they didn't know where they were, or something like that. So yeah, it works. I was able to test games on the SD card, but I guess I probably have to like factory reset it or something, because I think it's logged into whoever owned its profile. I don't know how these work. I've never actually had any of the DS's, but yeah, I had been kind of looking for one of these. They did also have a Nintendo Switch, and they were asking $40. I probably should have gotten it, because I know they go for more than that used, but they didn't have the box, they didn't have any of the manuals. I don't think they had like all the pieces. They said they had the tablet and then never brought it out, so all of that combined kind of made me a little iffy, and this was kind of banged up, and I was sort of like, maybe they don't keep good care of their stuff, and I'd maybe rather just buy a brand new OLED Switch anyway. So I sort of was like wishy-washy on the whole deal. And they didn't have games to test it and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I don't know, $40, good deal. I'm pretty sure even without the box, a used Switch probably goes for like over $100, $150, maybe even closer to $200. I'm not really sure, but I'm not looking to make money. I'm not gonna sell this. I just want it. Same with all the other stuff I got. Like I said, I'll probably end up giving away the stuff I don't want. Anyway, that's it. That is everything. Hey, you stuck it out. Thanks. I'm just not going to edit this, and I apologize in advance that you're going to have to listen to every little stupid, crappy thing I have to say. But if you want to watch edited videos that are polished and awesome, and I wrote, go to Retro Days on YouTube. We just published the 3rd episode in the Celebrating Yesteryear series, Laser Tag. Check it out. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Maybe I'll have some more yard sale flea market find videos in the future, because I got the bug. See you guys later. Breathe deep into the night.